Mr. Brittain will be followed by Gail Howard.
Good evening. First, I want to commend everyone who's come out tonight, whether they speak here or not, because as Justice Brandeis said, the most important political office is that of the private citizen. And in large measure, the problems in this country come not from the government, which I think deserves the criticism it gets. Politicians do in general as well. But the people have not been fulfilling their obligations of their political office. We commend Councilmember Galbraith for the excellent message that you read from President Roosevelt. And perhaps we could contemplate what has happened to the spiritual, moral, economic, and governing principles that transformed the 13 struggling colonies in little more than 100 years into the strongest and greatest economy in the world and the strongest and greatest country in the world. Are we maintaining those principles? Answer for yourselves. The discussion of the train last time I thought was interesting. First, I noted that it took 8 or 9 sandbag employees and contractors, all paid for by the taxpayer, to come over here and try to sell this boondoggle. They conceded they'll be running 58 trains per day through Redlands, and 8 of them will be the full-size Metrolink trains that the sandbag spokesman said are 500 to 600 feet long. Just the other day when I got off at California Street, middle of the day, traffic was packed from Alabama all the way to Alabama, from Redlands Boulevard all the way back to the freeway. Now imagine running trains through that. The idea that that's not going to affect traffic stretches credulity. Mayor Foster said that the entire council was 100% in favor of this project, and no one else spoke up contrary to that. And I wonder how, when the 58 trains start running through Redlands, what the people will think of the 58 trains per day. I think they're not going to like that. And it's certainly contrary to what the mayor said at the Chamber of Commerce, when he said he has mixed emotions about the train project, and the city is looking to mitigate the negative effects. There was no mention of negative effects at the meeting last time. I've heard repeatedly that the train project is a done deal, it's going to happen, there's nothing we can do about it. Well, who is in charge around here? Is it the people? Is it you, our elected representatives? Or is it somebody else? Who is the people? Who are the person or persons that have made this decision to run 58 trains per day through Redlands, regardless of what the people want? There is still time to stop this boondoggle, and I urge you to reconsider. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brittain.